I know you don't like me, you wanna fight me. Always on my page, never double tap like me. Baddies to my left and my right. Never chase a corny nigga, put that on my life. Just spit it in his face, all his cake. He wanted the taste, we sippin' on that ace. Itty bitty waist, pretty face. Yeah, eat it, Cookie Monster. He a slave to this pussy, call me monster. Real wet, I said slurping like it's pasta. They get nervous when it's Nicki on the roster. Somebody usher this nigga into a clinic. My flow still sick, I ain't
knitting yarn, and then 2 colors. I went to Aldi the other day and I saw this one. And I just liked the color, so I got it. It's chunky yarn. So I think I'm gonna mix this color and this one together, and I'm gonna keep this burgundy one for like maybe the next hairstyle or something. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna be using this color and this one. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut them into the length I want, and then we're gonna start. Okay, all right, I've gone ahead and cut it to the length I want. So it's about 22 inches, I believe. So that's how long it is. But and the other one as well, about the same. They're about 24 inches. That's how long I want the hair, because I want to be able to hold it up in a bun, and so you just need to go ahead and cut it according to the length you want. You probably want it a bit shorter, longer, way longer. You know, do you just go ahead and do you. So we're gonna start. There are 2 ways you can actually do this. I'm gonna show you so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be using this coconut oil hairdresser to I'm just gonna go ahead and use my finger to sort of like measure the like how thick it is, the consistency that I want. So once I separate it, I go in with some gel, just to gel like some of those little tiny hair down all together, so that I'm able to hold it. So this is one of the method I'm gonna show you guys. So you braid your own hair. You can like twist it, but I'm just using, yeah, you can just braid it. You can braid it all the way to the end, but I ended like halfway through. And then you take your crochet pin and crochet some of the extensions, some of the yard thread into the hair which you have braided into your own hair, and then just make a knot just to secure it. Okay, and then you take the quantity where you're gonna be wrapping. So because this yard thread was really thick, so I went ahead and separated them into like one each. So I probably did that. I separated into 4 or 5, I believe. I'm not sure now, but yeah, either 4 or 5, depending how thick your yard thread is, you just go ahead and separate it. Okay, it makes it easier to wrap it around the hair which you braided. Makes it way easier, because I tried to braid it without not separating it and that didn't work, so I had to separate it. So you just go ahead, put the ends of the thread you're gonna be wrapping, put it into the hair and just wrap. Let your fingers pretty much guide you. As you can see, I sort of like went and start back because there were like some spaces there, and you can do it as tight as you want. I mean, if you're doing it on your own hair, you can pretty much tell how tight it is, because you can, from like this, the tension in your hair, you can tell. So just go ahead and wrap and just let your finger kind of guide you. My fingers were guiding me. So yeah, pretty much that's it. Just do your best, do your best. I mean, if you don't know this, like in Cameroon, if you know how to do what we call long, like the hairstyle you do with a thread, they call long, you pretty much know how to do this. So yeah, I remember when my grandma was like, enjoying, so we literally do long on her hair. So it makes your hair grow really, really fast as well, that hairstyle. Like embroidered with, I mean, that's the only hairstyle she always had. If her hair is not down, she always has that hairstyle. So yeah, and then that's pretty much the end of it. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and take my as you can see, it's pretty much smooth. It's good, isn't it? It's good. Take scissors, cut the ends and just burn the ends, but you can just tie it and cut it. But you can see it doesn't really show that I burn it, so it depends how you burned it. Okay, not proper burn it, but it doesn't really, like the black ends, it don't show that much. So yeah, so this is one way of doing this, like braiding your hair and crocheting the hair in. And once I finish this line, I will show you guys another way you can do it. Okay, and if you don't want to like tie a knot, like the first one I tied a knot, so if you don't want to tie a knot, you can always like push it all the way in, make them to be equally long as each other, and you don't tie a knot like what I'm doing right now. Like there's no knot, I've not tied a knot, and you just go in and wrap it in as well. So the knot doesn't really matter, because you're gonna wrap another thread around it, so it's gonna be secure anyway. So yeah, so I'll let you guys just watch. Okay, moving on to the second line. I'm just gonna go in and braid it like you're doing box braids, but like literally any like just couple of steps up, like just braid and leave it halfway. As I said, you can always do it like braid all your hair in, but I don't really see a point why you braid all your hair in because you're gonna wrap it in anyway, so it's not really gonna show. So, but if you just want to be extra measure careful, you can go ahead and braid it all. But just braid like 1, 2, 3, 4, like really, like as long as your hair is held down, that's secure. You've braided it, is secured enough. You just leave it. Go ahead and just start wrapping. As you can see, some of them are sort of mix the colors in just to make a bit of a style, yeah, so that's the braided method and the crocheted method. So yeah, you braid whichever is easier for you, and I put the pin to hold it down just so it doesn't like really twist down in your hair because it really hurts. If you're doing that on someone else's hair, you gotta be careful. You probably ask them to hold it, so because once as you're twisting, it's twisting down on your scalp, and that is a killer. That hurt big time. So yeah, but then on your own hair, you can always hold it with some pins and stuff, like I did on some of them anyway. So yeah, that is it. How I got my dreads. We're halfway through, or probably more than halfway through. It just left my crown to do, my crown area. So yeah, took me flipping all day. Took me all day to do this, but finally we got there 7 hours later or 8 hours later, something like that. Might have been more, I don't know. But yeah, I just left the crown now to do, so I've braided all of it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just rub the extra bit of it. So yeah, you guys enjoy. And here is the finished look 7.5 hours later, or there and about. Yeah, all day. As you can see, the lighting has changed. That's because it's night time now. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in and put some beads, and yeah, it hurts right now, so I can't really style it or do anything. I'm just gonna leave it down and yeah, probably go to bed and then try something in the morning or something. Yeah, so happy days. 1 week 3 days later, this is what it looks like. Yeah, thanks guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to share and subscribe. See you next time. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. God bless you all, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell to be alert on new videos. Stay blessed. Until next time, bye for now.